Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
Hi everyone, you are watching our inspiring program, The Immigrant Show. In this show, guests from different countries of the world tell their stories of immigrating to the USA. My name is Kateryna Karpunina from Ukraine and I'm ready to introduce our new guests. And to be honest, it's real Barbie in our show. It's Ninoska Abreu Ramsey. Welcome!
Thank you for having me here, for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Great.
Oh, thank
You
you.
look great. You are really Barbie. And
Oh,
I know
no.
that now it's trend to be a Barbie. I'm like a grassy.
No,
I'm like a
no,
Christmas
you're
tree today, but
perfect.
you are like a Barbie.
Thank you.
And it's not a question for you, but your name is a combination of a Slavic name, it's Ninoska, a Spanish middle name, Abreu, and Irish surname, Ramsey. So, it's different things in our name. Where are you from anyway?
Well, I'm 100% Venezuelan woman. I born there, I grew up there. Just my first name, that you say, is a Slavic name because my mother, she knows somebody from there, something like that in Venezuela, so they suggest to name me like that. So my mom said, yeah, it's perfect, beautiful name. So that's why it's for sure it's not a Spanish name. My middle name was before my last name, but now in America it changed because I got married. So my husband is Irish, half Irish, so that's why he is Ramsey. But Abreu is my last name before I got married. Abreu is a Spanish last name, but here's middle name. And my last name because Ramsey because I'm married with Ramsey man. That's why.
I see. So yeah, it's really interesting story, and also about USA. How long have you lived in the US?
About 2 years now.
About
2 years now.
Oh my
I
God.
was living 1.5 in Connecticut, almost 9 months here in Keene. I moved here with my husband.
So you had a different positions for living, yeah? And your first stop, or like, I have this question for everybody who are a guest in the studio, and I have a question and also request, like I want you to remember that moment when you decided to move to the US. Why did you decide to move, and did you have any purposes about USA, or just working, or you met your husband? So tell me about that more.
Yeah, the moment when I decided to move here, well, before that to decide to move here, I was coming here like for vacation, like for 4 or 5 years, just 52 weeks, and just for fun, and then come back my country because we have like a pretty comfortable life there. But after economy situation in my country was so hard, we decided to move for my family. They moved to Colombia because my father is from Colombia, and we was living there. I was studying esthetician because my first career was a human resource in university in Venezuela. I was working as a human resource for at least 7 years. And then when I moved to Colombia, I always had in my heart a passion to be esthetician since I was a girl, and I started to study there and looking for opportunity to grow up my knowledge on everything. And then, like a miracle, thank God, I find that I study place here in America. I didn't think about it, but it just happened, you know. So we started to do some meetings, some interview, and then they hired me, say, come here, America, to work with us. And I saw that like a opportunity to my internship in this career. And I didn't think it like stay here forever, but just happened, you know. So just I came here with my goal was learn everything how much you can in your career and try to be the best and bring that Colombia again, you know.
Yeah, but was it difficult to say goodbye your parents and friends in Venezuela, or or what?
Yeah, it's difficult. Was difficult, but in that moment I was so excited about new things gonna happen. I kept in my mind. Also, I told my family it's gonna be like internship. I'm gonna do internship in America like for 6 months, and then gonna come back, something like that. That's why I was for me the best idea to keep in mind to don't feel sad or make sad my family. But we didn't know what's gonna happen in the end. But it was so hard, of course, yeah.
But that's good that you are now in USA. But I think everybody have some expectations about USA. And did you have any expectation about your future, about USA, and did they come true?
Well, after a couple months I was living here. I've been living here, sorry about my English sometimes, and I realized I feel like it's my home now, because before the whole situation in my country, I didn't find my place. I didn't feel comfortable or peace or whatever. When I got here in America, I started to do the thing I love to do, and I started to feel comfortable, in peace. Even if I don't have my family, it's that like the sad side, but I feel when I feel inside me, I think it's my place. Even before to meet my husband, I promise. So I feel it's my place. So when I feel like this is the sign to see where I have to live, right? So that's why I made the decision to stay here in America before I get married with my husband. So it's here. This is a country,
Oh, when did you meet each other?
My
like
husband?
your husband.
Yeah, I met my husband 6 months after I was living here. We went together. With coincidence, it's a party like the children party. I met him there, so we have friends of us, the same friend. Let's say we share friends, so they introduced us each other. So at that moment, we started to dating. But I didn't expect it's gonna be my husband at all. Also said, he's nice, but I don't think I'm gonna get married with him. You know what I mean? Because people around us, hey, yeah, you look so nice with him. So, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting, lovely story about you and your life. So you decided to move to the US. You met your husband, and it's another language. Do you have any troubles with it? And what happened as you learned English? What is difficult for you from the beginning?
Yeah, I still sometimes I struggle with the English, because especially, I don't know, when I have any high emotion, let's say sadness, let's say angry, it's so hard for me to communicate something. It's like I get frozen my mind, my brain. So at that moment, for me, learning English has been like a roller coaster, like I go up and then down and then go. So it's so hard. But the only thing I think have been helping me is don't give up. Still try. Even today, I forgot some word that yesterday I knew it. I said, okay, take it easy,
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going. Yeah. So why I forgot? Because yesterday I did it. Why
absolutely.
today, right? So it's hard. I don't know. It's everybody happens the same, but what's my case? It's my case. I still learning. So
it would be better if we can tell you guys that English is so easy. It's very very. But real situation, it's very hard when your language is like that. My language is Ukrainian. Your language is Spanish. But when I started speaking English, it's so hard work. It's difficult, and your brain just breaks.
You feel sometimes. I feel so tired, double tired, because it's not only learn about culture and about your job. It's just also keep learning English. So I don't want to look like I'm so sorry, poor girl. It's just it's hard situation. Sometimes I tell my husband that, because I want more patient with that. I need more help from him. But yeah, has been, it's not a piece of cake like you say.
And by the way, guys, we met each other, Nenoska and I. We met each other in ESL. It's special school for people who are from different countries. Yeah.
Held I found to learn English.
We absolutely love our teacher Marcia.
And I'm so glad I find a place.
We really want to come back there and keep going to study English. So, what are your recommendations for people who want to learn to speak English fluently? How can they do that?
Well, I was looking the video of what is the best way to learn English. You know, like try to find like a pill to take the pill and the learn miracle. But it's not true. But most of the people I found on the internet, they say keep going, of course, and keep listening. Listening podcast, listening whatever thing you like it. You know, the subject that you like it, but in English. You know, that's why in my case have been doing very well more listening than speaking, because all my training has been like just listening podcast, listening information, everything.
Absolutely,
you know, that's why I think I have been developed more listening than speaking. But that's has been my practice every day. I think have been helped me a lot. But still I'm doing that, you know. But having television, everything you have to surround about. If you really wanna, well, in my case, if you really wanna to learn, you have to surround about English. I don't see any program TV show in Spanish anymore because I don't wanna confuse my mind. Just I speak Spanish with my family by phone. That's it.
Absolutely, when you speak your language and after you need to switch it, you know, it's very hard. Like, for example, in the morning we had a conversation with my mom. We spoke Ukrainian, and after just I decided to go for a walk for a while, and after somebody asked me something. Oh my God, I don't understand.
You have like a foggy brain in that moment. What?
Where is your concentration? Where your energy?
I think you do the same, right? Everything around you has to be in English, right? Television.
I want to do that, but
you don't do that?
Like for example, I want to watch Ukrainian movies and also TV shows.
Really?
But all the time I told myself, like, you need to speak English. You need to watch only English stuff. Like, and
my first TV show that really connect with that and keep me watching and also help me was Seinfeld. It's like a so old television. It's like Friends. It's actually more old than Friends actually. I love it. I enjoy it. It's fun. Also, I just put like a subtitle in English and listen in English. So that's it. Was my first TV show that said, okay, it's gonna be in English, you know?
Absolutely. And I know that you spend a lot of time at work, and I think this is our main topic today because Ninoska is that person who likes to achieve your goals, and you work a lot, to be honest. Like in the morning you have facials, and after that you are working in hospital, after English school, so you are so productive. And let's start with Venezuela. What did you do in your native country?
Well, I was working as a human resource. I was coordinator there for 7 years.
Okay.
And, like a 2-3 company, big company in America, like Venezuela, like a factory. And I love as well my job because it was the same, helping people as a human resource there. But when I moved from Venezuela, I realized I can't do that anymore, let's say, because, you know, my language barrier and everything. But I also started to study in Colombia esthetician career, which I love as well. So when I moved here, I was starting to work on esthetician. But when I moved Keene, was in Connecticut. When I moved Keene, it was so difficult to start again to work as a teacher because every state is different. I have to do so many paperwork here. But in meanwhile, I found a job in the hospital, which I like as well. And it's it's money for sure. That's why I still like keep the job. Also, I like it. It's more than money. It's the both side.
Yeah.
And 2 months ago, just start part time as a esthetician. So I'm still building client, building experience. Until I feel like I'm more busy with my client, I think I'm gonna quit my another job. But so far, I think America is pretty common that you have part time, you have full time, because you have too many bills to pay in this country.
Yeah. And what about facial? You are a facialist.
Yeah.
It's a person who work with who treat your face.
Yeah, esthetician, we take care about how looks your face. We make you pleasant time, like with massage. I do also radio frequency. There's a technology that's gonna help to improve your collagen, your skin. So yeah, everything about beauty, let's say, I do without be too hard to your skin. With your skin, I mean, I do.
Why did you decide to do that? Like, what do you like about doing this, and when did you realize that you want to make this your career?
Yeah, because I love the beauty natural way. So I found that way I can help people to look pretty without be fake. Because esthetician and stuff, I wanna help to you improve your skin, how it looks like, everything. So also I wanna give you the relax that you want as well, because I enjoy that. I say, okay, if I enjoy, people wanna enjoy the same way. That's why I love it, because I like to see people, they feel so confident and comfortable with how they are, how they feel, and how they look like as well, without faking, you know what I mean? Because nowadays what's so common, like, oh, let's fake or Instagram picture, everything, because I want my skin, I feel confident with my skin. But doing this kind of treatment and this hair that I can give you, you can really find confidence yourself in the end.
As an expert in this field, can you tell me what are the biggest triggers for problem skin? Because I think everybody has some things, and they maybe sometimes they don't understand what's happened. Like it's from it's some triggers from food or drinks, or what is that?
Yes, it's so difficult sometimes to figure out what's going on, but you can start to be more aware that what's happening with your skin, with you, is something, how to react, by yourself. But also there is like a kind of rule that is, okay, everybody know, like sugar is not good for your skin. I mean, I think the most important thing is keep the balance, the stuff, because I don't like to be so extremely personal, like no sugar at all, like we was talking about, right? Because sometimes we have to enjoy, but it's just, well, it's my way. Balance, because I like sugar as well, I like spicy food, I like wine, but I try to do more healthy stuff. That way, when I decide to make anything, I don't want to feel very guilty. My skin is going to support that, But the most trigger for people for change their skin healthier is sugar, for sure. Sugar, gluten.
Gluten, sugar, and I know a lot about cow milk, dairy products.
Yeah, dairy product as well, but people, they love more sugar. That's why there's more problem. Sugar can increase your inflammation. Sugar can worsen your skin condition and everything. Yeah, more than dairy.
Why? It's like something. It's bad. Powder, like sugar is powder.
It's poison.
It's poison. Why it's poison? But we really like it.
So delicious.
Yes, it's very delicious. A little bit in your like meal or something.
But
that makes
also,
it
I wanna say your stress is a huge trigger of your skin condition, because I have rosacea condition, so I don't find any product that is gonna help me. Okay, I keep my skin very healthy with my product, of course, but when I am so stressed out, my skin is gonna flare up. So whether I have like a pimple, but it's rosacea pimple, it's not acne pimple. So that has been my.
But tell me about. I understand that like the dairy products, sugar, this inflammation and also nervous. But what about like some triggers from sun, for example?
Yeah, the sun, the big thing with the sun is, first of all, melanoma. This is skin cancer. And when when the salad, when you take care, when you do your sunscreen with nothing, you can get that. That's why also if you have genetic condition, right? But another thing is melasma. That's a dark spot. The right moment when you get that from the sun, you are not going to go away from that. You're gonna keep under, but there is no cure for melasma. So that's why I have to be very, very, very careful.
Wow.
Yeah.
And another question: is it possible to treat the skin on your own, or do you need a specialist?
Yeah, I recommend, if you don't have any idea, you have to do with a specialist, either dermatologist, but dermatology in this country, see, they are so specifically, they don't wanna keep talking with you or do this. No, they say, okay, this is the recipe, that's all. But when you go to the say medical spa, esthetician, they're gonna have the time to educate you about product, about what is there, because some people, they just watch TikTok video and they decide to go, and then they make big mistake. They can get any injury in their skin, and there is nobody's gonna respond for that. So if you go like a very professional esthetician, you follow the advice that they give you, at least you have somebody that's gonna respond for something they give you. You know what I mean? Also, you can see their result as well before to make a decision. So I highly recommend to go a professional before you start your skincare home.
Okay.
Also, you don't want to waste your money, because sometimes we waste our money trying this and it by ourselves, right?
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Yeah. And also, how can people contact you? I know that you are working in Keene, in New Hampshire, but can you tell me which company you work for and how can people contact you?
Yeah, I work it by my own way, so I have my own space as an Oscar Rancy esthetician. You can find me in Google with Manino Oscar Rancy esthetician. The same Instagram. Also, I'm working in the same roof with the place Brow Beauty Lounge. It's a salon beauty where they do eyebrow, eyelash stuff, but I'm the esthetician there inside. My name is under that place.
And our last, I think, part of our questions for you is about aims and quotes. You remind me, girl who wants to achieve everything by herself. And tell me about how do you manage to be so productive?
I try to keep discipline. That's the only, because sometimes I don't have mood, I don't have motivated, I don't have nothing. Just remember, it's discipline. That's the only way I can keep going, because sometimes I don't want to do nothing. Yeah, sometimes I don't feel like that, I don't feel nothing. I said, but Oscar, it's discipline. You have to do what you have to do. It doesn't matter how you feel today, you have to do your task for today. So I'm trying to just thinking about today. Of course, I keep in mind my goal in the future, but before it was, I have to. No, now I think Oscar, it's just today. But of course, I have my goal in the future, but just be worried about today.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What is your most important goal in life?
My family. That's the first thing that I wanna keep, I wanna have, I wanna keep safe with me. I wanna have children. I wanna live in peace with my children, my husband, be together like forever. This is my first goal, let's say. But that's why I feel like I need to work hard now, because the moment when I have my children or my child, I wanna have more time for them. I also wanna they feel proud of their mother.
Of course. Yeah. What is your motto or quote for life?
My quote for life, there is an expression that I found a couple months ago, like I listen in podcasts. Sometimes I like to listen coach podcasts. And it was Ikigai. Ikigai
What is it?
Ikigai is a Japanese word, which means is follow your purpose in your life.
Wow.
Try to find it and then follow.
But to be honest, it's hard to find your purpose. Like,
no.
it's very hard. Like, sometimes you think like, oh, maybe it's wrong purpose. Maybe I need to go somewhere else.
That's the life.
You just
needs.
make it. Go there.
I learned from the podcast. They said they was living like for 20 years in Japan. They learn a lot of stuff about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they say it doesn't have about your job. You can be journalist, you can be actor, you can be whatever. It doesn't mean it's your ikigai. Ikigai could be help people. Ikigai could be, painting. That's the way they say.
Wow.
Just keep doing not just job, also your ikigai.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Because that way you can feel also optimistic with your life.
Yeah.
I mean, just job every day. You have two things to do.
Yeah, I think everybody need to come up with some idea or some things what you want to do, and your idea, your aspiration can help you every day. So Ninoska, thank you for visiting our studio today and telling your amazing story about your life and how did you come here, about your husband, career, quotes. It's really interesting for people, and I think your story can help everybody, especially people who come to the US. And
don't be afraid about nothing.
Don't be afraid.
Like Nike.
Of course. And thank you guys for watching this video today. I hope you are looking forward to a new episode as much as we are. Kateryna Karpunina, Ninoska, Abreu Ramsey, where is you today? Bye bye. See you soon.
Thank you.